What's going on, y'all? It's your channel TFD, and we're back again with breaking news. This one's fresh off the wire. So let's not waste any time. We're heading straight to Indiana. Let's get into it. Well, folks, looks like the rumors were true. Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark is officially dealing with an injury, and this time, it's been confirmed as a left groin strain. Yup, the cat's out of the bag, and this explains a lot. Now listen, I've been watching closely just like y'all, and if we're keeping it real, Caitlin just hasn't looked right lately. Her shooting has been way off. Her movement on the floor? Sluggish. You could tell something was off. A bunch of folks blame the coaching, the rotations, the front office. I said nah, this feels deeper. Some people thought it was that sinus infection. Others said maybe she tweaked that quad again. But now we know it's the groin. And man, I don't know what's going on in practice or what kind of hits she's been taking during games, but the physicality she's been facing, it's been next level. These WNBA vets are going all in on Clark every single night. No let up. It's aggressive, it's borderline dirty sometimes, and honestly, it's becoming concerning. You guys remember the video I dropped just yesterday, showing how refs are swallowing the whistle while Clark gets mauled out there? Yeah, this just adds another layer. Look, I'm hoping Caitlin gets the rest she needs. Whether it's a couple games or more, her long-term health has got to be the priority right now. And don't forget, the Commissioner's Cup is around the corner. The All-Star Game, too. This is already her second injury scare in just a few weeks, which explains why the Fever just signed back Ari McDonald. They know they need to protect their superstar. Let's hope for a speedy recovery. Drop your thoughts below. How should Indiana handle this? Should Caitlin rest through the Cup? Should she play through it? Man, oh man, Peterson just dropped the bomb a few moments ago, and now we finally know what Caitlin Clark has been dealing with behind the scenes. Now listen, I'm sure we're going to hear from Stephanie White real soon. Maybe even Caitlin herself in the next couple hours. You know, they're going to have to step in front of the media and clear the air because this whole thing's been getting out of control. But just like I told y'all before, something has been off with Caitlin Clark. It's been written all over her game these past few weeks. And yeah, I said it, I thought it might have been a sinus infection, maybe just a cold or lingering fatigue. But no, turns out it's the groin. Let's head over to X real quick and pull this up because this right here, it's crazy. I'm honestly just sitting here stunned, bro. Like, wow, I can't believe Caitlin is hurt again. But at the same time, we all kind of felt it coming, didn't we? We all knew something wasn't right. Some folks were out here pointing fingers at the coaching, the rotations, the front office, but deep down, I knew it, man. I knew she was playing through something. We've never seen CC like this. Never seen her dragging herself around the court like she did these past few games. Never seen her lose that fire. In real talk, we've never even seen Caitlin Clark injured like this before. This is really the first time she's gone down like that in her career. And it's heartbreaking, man. Because this isn't just anybody. This is Caitlin Clark, the heart of the Fever, the face of the WNBA right now. And now she's battling a groin issue on top of all the pressure, the fouls not being called, the physical abuse every single night. It's wild out here. I just hope they make the right decision. Sit her if she needs to sit. Don't force nothing. We got the Commissioner's Cup and the All-Star break coming. Protect your franchise. All right, y'all, here we go again. Breaking news just dropped. The Indiana Fever just sent out a status report update, and it's official. Caitlin Clark is out with a left groin injury. Yup, it's happening. The Fever are going to be down to just 9 available players tonight as they take on the LA Sparks. And yes, that means no Caitlin Clark on the court tonight. Now, I don't even know if this was meant to go fully public yet, because this came through my phone directly from Chloe Peterson. She's usually on top of everything Fever-related. But hold on, let me check real quick if the Fever actually posted this themselves. Yup, boom. 1 hour ago, Indiana Fever officially posted, Caitlin Clark out, left groin injury. So there it is, right there in black and white. No more speculation, no more guessing games. Caitlin Clark is hurt and she will not play tonight. And man, like I said in the last video, this is just wild to me. You got the All-Star Game coming up, you've got the Commissioner's Cup around the corner, and now the face of the WNBA is sidelined again? This is a huge blow, not just for the Fever, but for the entire league. I'm just sitting here like, what is going on? Caitlin's been taking hits all season. She's been getting beat up, refs not calling a thing. And now, this is the result? I don't know, man. But this ain't right. Let's hope she takes the time to fully recover. No rushing back. No pressure. The Fever need her healthy for the long haul. Steph White said Caitlin Clark reported pain to the training staff last night, then got an MRI on her groin.
Out about this groin injury and how much of an absence do you expect from her beyond today?
Yeah, late last night. I think it's very much a day-to-day thing, how she responds to treatment. I stay in my lane and let our strength and conditioning and our physical, our AT staff do what they do best. But yeah, I found out late last night, and then we'll treat it day to day.
Back-to-back a factor at all with that?
I mean, I don't know if it's a factor from a physical standpoint, from an athletic training standpoint. Certainly in my mind, it is. But at the same time, Steve's shown that she's tough and she's a quick healer. So we'll see.
Was it something she reported yesterday, like her pain in the left groin?
It had to have been at some point during the day because they took her out yesterday, for the MRI. So I'm not exactly sure. I didn't hear about it until we heard from our training staff last night.
And with the MRI, did it show a strain or anything, or?
I don't. You'll have to ask our training staff. Yeah.
This is viral video on over X. Caitlin previous game. These referees are going to have to do something, man. Another episode of WNBA reffing against the Indiana Fever. Immo, this is a disgrace.
Right in the first quarter, Caitlin Clark obviously being fouled. The refs don't call it. Storm, and then wonder what Caitlin Clark started off at. Look at, that's a foul on the Fever. How? But look at this. That's not a foul on the Storm. Then here we go. They call a foul on Sophie Cunningham for doing absolutely nothing. Dantas, just her hands in the air. Another foul. Touch foul, touch foul, touch foul. Look at this foul. Nobody did anything. But if Caitlin Clark gets hit, like, if you're going to call it on one side of the court, you got to be consistent and call it for both teams the same way. Many times when the Seattle Storm drive it and do the same layup, why would you not call it for the Fever? See, look at this. Every time they shot the ball, Seattle Storm gets a call. Like, I'm not even joking. And then to miss a 24-second violation, it didn't hit the rim, obviously.
Now Amber Cox on the Fever parting ways with DeWanna Bonner.
Yeah.
Do you kind of detail? I think she talked about how it didn't exactly go how she wanted in that. What exactly that entailed for you guys and her?
Yeah, I mean, obviously DeWanna's a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, and one of the best that's ever played our game. We were really excited when she decided to come here in the off season, and as we got into the season, she just expressed that she didn't feel like it was a good fit for her. We talked through that. We had conversations. Obviously, we made some adjustments to lineup, some of the things we were doing, and we just couldn't get it to a place where it felt good for her. And so as we got further along in the process, we explored trade options. And then just, it's pretty early in the season, given the level of DeWanna's contract, we just couldn't find something suitable. So at the end of the day, we respect her status as a veteran in this league. We had the opportunity to bring Ari back around the timing with the 10-day wait period. So we just felt like it was best for all parties to part ways. Wish her nothing but the best. Sorry it didn't work out, but we move on, and we're excited about the team that we have on the court, and yeah.
The decision to have her not be with you guys was listed as personal reasons. Was that a team decision or was that a Bonner thing? Both? How exactly would you characterize that?
I think as we were going through the process, it just felt better for her to step away, again, as we were sorting through what it was going to look like, if it could be a return, exploring a trade. Again, it wasn't a decision that any of us made lightly. So it was a lot of conversations, and again, as we got into that process of exploring a trade, and we knew it likely was not going to be something that was going to last the duration of the season, we gave her that opportunity to step away.